Hellos, we're so happy to see you all here today. Yes, we're excited to be with you, Wilma and all. Good. Okay.
All right, it's not having me put the numbers in, but I'm just waiting a second until it's all right. It looks like we're streaming on YouTube. So welcome, everyone. We're so excited about this healing that we have planned for you today, which we have titled Calm the Chaos, a nervous system and emotional reset, sacred light healing call. So welcome. We're really grateful to have you guys live with us today. We love it when you guys join us live. If we're just sitting here by ourselves recording a healing, we don't feel nearly as excited, nearly the energy that we do when you guys are joining us live. So thank you for being live with us. And also thank you for watching the replay if you're finding this on YouTube. Let us know if you're watching us on YouTube. We love to see that too. And while you're there, if you want to subscribe to our channel, you will get all of our replays of all of the calls that we do. We usually stream everything that we do for free, that we're doing live on Zoom. We also stream that on YouTube. So that's where you can find all of our replays. So there's quite a few of you guys that are new to us today on Zoom. So if you are new to us, welcome. We're so that you're here. I'm Alicia Hartzell, and this is my lifelong best friend, Kimberly Carlson. Together, we've created Sacred Light Healing Modality, several classes that we teach. We are getting ready to teach our sixth Sacred Light class, which is called Sacred Light Level 5. It's all about health, physical health, and the body. So today, we're going to be focused on your emotional health. It's all connected, but our primary focus is the emotions today. So if you've been feeling anxious or overwhelmed or reactive or stuck in a state of constant stress, and a lot of people are feeling that way with the state of the world and a lot of things that are going on in our world right now. If you're feeling this way, you're not alone. So many of us are navigating a nervous system that has been pushed to its limits, emotional patterns that might feel out of control, and a world that never seems to slow down. In fact, it seems like time is speeding up, not slowing down. So, this call is a moment for you to just pause and receive, to come back into balance and to calm the chaos from the inside out. So, today we're going to be guiding you through a multidimensional healing experience using several of our most advanced sacred light tools, ones that support the nervous system, emotional regulation, and even deep trauma release. These tools were originally created for our practitioner trainings. And because we spend so much of our time teaching and mentoring and developing tools behind the scenes, we're constantly developing and receiving new things. We haven't had a lot of opportunities to really share them with our broader community. So we're excited to be doing that with you all today. This is a special moment, and we're really honored that you are here to receive it.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about exactly what you are going to receive today. We always like to share a little bit about that so that you have that kind of more conscious awareness of what it is you're receiving. So often that helps people to really allow the fullness of the healing to come in and receive it on deeper levels. But we're going to keep it on the brief side. But what you're going to be here to, what you're here to receive today and experience is all about, right, restoring that balance, as Alicia mentioned, really supporting our nervous systems today. So we'll be working with tools to do just that, restore balance in a dysregulated nervous system, kind of soothing or calming the fight or flight responses, calming overstimulation, supporting the vagus nerve with energetic frequencies, bringing in energetic frequencies from herbs like wild lettuce, vetiver, schisandra, and Jamaican dogwood even. And also dissolving anxiety, fear, worry, and guilt that may be sort of looping in your energy field, clearing emotional fragmentation, and bringing you back to center. Also, the tools we're working with are going to be helping to release trauma from the body's tissues and cells, including grief, resentment, and emotional pain that's perhaps even been stored for years. And also, we're going to be helping you to anchor emotional steadiness with one of our newer healing tools called Sacred Light Mood Balancer to assist in restoring your sovereignty and surrounding you in calm, really grounded energy. So today's kind of healing transmission is a full body, kind of full being reset, and an example of the kind of support that's possible when we work across multiple dimensions of our being. So, and if this resonates with you, stay tuned with us until the end. We're going to share just a little bit about how you can go deeper and learn to use tools like these yourself, sharing a little bit about our upcoming Sacred Light Practitioner training for our brand new level 5 course. And we're partnering that, teaching Sacred Light Level 4, which we taught for the first time last year. And we're going to teach both of them back to back coming up here on April 24th through the 26th. Okay, so we'll talk more about that. Stick with us if you want to hear more. We'll save that to the end. But for now, just it's time to relax. It's time to connect to your body. Give yourself permission to receive. And we're going to do some of this work to calm the chaos together.
And we often find when we're speaking, before we even start doing the healing, we're really transmitting energy. So you might already be feeling like you're receiving some energy, especially as we tell you about the tools that we're going to be using today. So today we're going to be working with the following Sacred Light 4 and 5 healing tools: harmonizing dysregulated nervous system, anxiety and worry be gone, and body trauma healing. These are all from level 4. And then also the Sacred Light Mood Balancer from level 5, and the Mood Stabilizing Chamber, which is a Sacred Light technology. We're going to be running all of these tools into that healing container that you'll be placed within to receive the healing in just a couple of minutes. So just to kind of give you a little bit of a overview of what those tools are. Harmonizing dysregulated nervous system. I would say this is one of the tools that I return to over and over and over again. I use it a lot for myself and for seems like everybody that I work with. This is working to restore balance and harmony to your nervous system, bringing healing to issues such as anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, digestive issues, chronic stress, emotional dysregulation, chronic pain, and cognitive difficulties. It's bringing balance between your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, which are affected by prolonged stress, trauma, or environmental factors. It goes really deep. It's dissolving many forms of abuse, abandonment, loss, fears, and phobias embedded in the nervous system. And it's also optimizing your vagus nerve functionality. Our vagus nerve plays a really critical role in regulating most bodily functions necessary for emotional and physical well-being. So this one's going really deep, and it's so supportive for the nervous system and emotional harmony, really.
And then the next tool we're going to be running for you is called Anxiety and Worry Be Gone. And this is a sacred light healing tool that dissolves and resolves deep-seated emotional patterns and traumas related or connected to those patterns, those feelings of anxiety, worry, also going into the frequencies and patterns of fear, guilt, and shame, as well as some other really challenging emotions. This tool targets the root causes of emotional distress and assists us with restoring that balance, peace, and emotional well-being. It's unwinding fear, terror, panic, tension, anxiety, even guilt, shame, insecurity, clearing out stagnant and dense energies, and reorganizing and harmonizing fragmented emotional and mental states. It brings in positive new belief systems and really helps us to anchor those in that um, allow giving without expectation or obligation and the liberation from self-sacrifice to fulfill the will of others, right? Encouraging a transformative journey through transmuting emotions. It's also a really great tool to dissolve loops of fear, worry, and anxiety through soul and mental fragment retrieval, which brings about reclaiming sort of lost parts of oneself. And it's also working to resolve and dissolve patterns where love is equated with worry, with fear or loss or disappointment, even, or betrayal, patterns of chaos and drama, even self-sabotage, self-punishment, and even can work within the parts of ourselves that could be sort of avoiding our life purpose. It's releasing trauma related to ancestral and relationship issues, dissolving the patterns of worry inherited from ancestral lineages and the collective consciousness, along with the personal trauma connected to constant concern over others' well-being and the impact of personal choices. It's installing a deep sense of trust in your own divine guidance for the highest outcomes for all, really allowing you to live in and from and for joy, freeing us from, those shadows of worry, anxiety, and fear. So there's a lot of layers to this healing, which there needs to be a lot of layers to it to effectively work with what, kind of keeps us stuck in those loops of worry, those loops of anxiety and fear. So it's a really powerful tool.
Another one that we use all the time, and that's from
Yeah.
Sacred Light Level 4. The next one is also from Sacred Light Level 4. It's called Body Trauma Healing. And this is actually part of our weight optimization series. We have a collection of, I think, about 6 or 7 tools with a focus of optimizing our physical weight, but they're doing so much more. And this one is working on trauma issues. It brings profound healing, bringing you from physical and emotional burdens that weigh you down, which we're often holding as physical weight on our bodies. That's one of the reasons why people tend to hold on to extra weight oftentimes. It's working to dissolve trauma such as sexual abuse, physical, mental, and emotional abuse that's being held in the body, in the cells, including in our fat cells, organs, tissues, and body systems, and our nervous system. It's dissolving dense trapped emotions such as anger, resentment, disappointment, grief, sorrow, guilt, shame, hopelessness, insecurities, working to flush these unwanted feelings away, allowing you to more easily ground yourself, stabilize your emotions. It's diving deep into the root causes of emotional imbalances, harmony, and the distress that's causing the body to hold on to unhealthy fat, including trauma encapsulated within the fat cells themselves. We hold imprints of trauma in our physical body. So this is going deep into releasing that. It's also bringing in forgiveness for yourself and others, an important component of healing work. It's bringing empowering downloads, such as feeling secure with oneself, understanding healthy eating, feeling satisfied, nourishing your body, and much more. And it opens you up to deeper connection, love, intimacy, and a renewed sense of self, free from the shadows of the past.
And then we're going to work with the Sacred Light Mood Balancer. This is another brand new tool. It's part of Sacred Light Level 5. And I see some of you were with us in the masterclass event that we hosted last week. And we did run this tool along with some different tools than we're doing today in that event, that masterclass event. And that was packed full of some really powerful healing tools. So if you missed that, you're going to want to find that too, and we'll help you with that. That Sacred Light Mood Balancer is helping us to reclaim control of our emotional world. So you can see how this is really fitting for our theme today. Clearing interference, restoring clarity, and bringing you back to calm, balanced, centered, that space, right? That's truly your own. This deeply supportive healing tool brings your emotional, mental, and energetic states back into balance. Multidimensional clearing, harmonizing tool that installs, activates, and anchors. Also, a newer spiritual technology that we've been working with that'll also be part of Sacred Light Level 5. It's called the Mood Stabilizing Chamber. Alicia will share more with you about that in a minute, but it surrounds you in a field of energetic regulation, emotional alignment, and grounded calm. And this tool, kind of with all of its different components, are working to dissolve dense, disruptive, or dysregulated emotional patterns, whether they, again, are your own or where they are energy that you've taken on from others, the environments that you're moving through, or the collective. And it clears frequency patterns that alter mood, kind of can cloud our thoughts, or create instability, while calling in the sort of precise energies that each of us need uniquely, individually, to restore harmony, kind of um, uplift us where we need it, and create that emotional steadiness when we're just feeling off. So this healing goes beyond symptom relief. It restores sovereignty by releasing the hidden agreements, energy cords, and emotional vulnerabilities that allow others, right, people, circumstances, societal pressures even, to dictate how we feel, right, how we think and respond. It helps you to reclaim your emotional power and stabilize from within. A tool we're already using a lot, even though it's newer.
We're really loving this tool. And we'll be running all of this within the mood stabilizing chamber. This is one of 4 chambers that we're passing on in Sacred Light Level 5. There were 7 in Sacred Light Level 4. And these are spiritual technologies. So you'll get to experience that today. We're going to be activating that first and then running everything within that. And that helps to hold the energies. It helps you to receive the energies more efficiently without any sort of healing, crisis type of symptoms that we can sometimes experience with the big healing. This really eliminates that. So this transformative chamber creates a sacred energetic sanctuary where emotional fluctuations and mood imbalances can be harmonized at their deepest origins. It works to release trapped emotional signatures from the cellular memory while simultaneously activating your natural capacity for emotional resilience, joy, and centered presence. So that's all of the tools we're going to be using today that you're going to be receiving. So let's dive right in and get to the healing. We're going to guide you through a meditation to get you connected and really getting into the quantum field so that you can really receive all of this healing at the deepest level possible. And then if you are interested in hearing anything about our upcoming classes, we're going to share that after the healing. So is everybody ready? And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to record this
Oh, let me see if I can.
separately, but we could try.
Oh, it's going to let me.
All right. So
We
here we
haven't
go.
figured out the exact reasons of why we can sometimes and can't sometimes, but here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Is everybody ready? Tanaya says she's so ready. Okay, perfect. All right.
All right. Good. So here we go. So just taking a moment to get comfortable. You can either be sitting up with your spine straight and your feet flat on the ground, or just lying down, lying flat, settling into your body, and just bringing all of your awareness into the present moment and relax. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to land right here, right now. Just allowing your body to begin to relax even more, placing your focus and awareness onto your heart and just breathe, allowing your breath to slow, deepen, breathing as if you're breathing directly from your heart, allowing your inhale and exhale to slow to about a count of 5. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just continuing this long, slow, deep breath through your heart as you bring your awareness to the energy of compassion. Compassion is truly one of the highest frequencies that we can access, and it's also one of the building blocks of creation. We invite you to see, sense, feel, or imagine the energy of compassion as a beautiful pink light surrounding you. And as you breathe through your heart, just using your intention to breathe that pink light of compassion into your heart, allowing this energy of compassion to fill and expand your heart. Good. And with your next breath, allowing the energy of compassion to expand into every cell of your body, just really feeling the cells of your body vibrating with that frequency of compassion. And with your focus and awareness still on your heart, just feeling into the heart to heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, and your heart and the heart of creation, or pure source energy. Noticing the beautiful golden light in the heart of Gaia and the glorious iridescent light in the heart of creation. And with your next breath, simultaneously begin to breathe this golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation into your heart. And as you breathe these energies into your heart, just allowing the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from of creation to merge with that pink light of compassion, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold light, allowing this light to expand your heart even more. And with your next inhale, allowing this light to fill all the cells of your body, expanding beyond your physical body, filling your entire energy field, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold ball of light that you are in the center of. And just taking a moment here to notice how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. And as you continue breathing through your heart, imagining the beautiful iridescent light flowing down from the heart of creation, connecting you with the energy of all that is, with potential, with possibility, with pure source energy, allowing this energy to move through your entire body and being, traveling all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And imagining the beautiful golden light from the heart of Gaia flowing up, connecting you with the infinite wisdom, wealth, knowledge, and abundance that Gaia holds, coming all the way up through your entire body and being, and traveling all the way up into the heart of creation. And as these energies flow in, through, and around you, just witnessing this beautiful ball of light that you are in, expanding with every breath you take. And from this expanded space, we invite you to feel into your heart to heart connection between your human aspect and your divine aspect, the highest aspect of your soul that's guiding you through your human experience. Good. And now allowing your human aspect to merge with your divine aspect. And as you merge with your divine aspect, just feeling yourself expanding into all of this light surrounding you, feeling yourself expanding infinitely all the way into the heart of creation, expanding all the way into the quantum field where all potential and possibility exists. And as we move into this healing, just staying in your heart, breathing through your heart, connected to the energy of all that is. Divine love and light, calling in sacred light open. And this is just helping open your energy field, activating several tools and technologies to support you. Good. And in divine love and light, activating the sacred light mood stabilizing chamber. And you may just feel this supportive cocoon coming around you, already beginning to stabilize your emotions, even before we bring in the rest of these tools. So just anchoring this mood stabilizing chamber in for you in divine love and light, create or change it. Good.
Now we're going to run the sort of a cocktail of these healing tools that we kind of walked you through. And as these are running, we're going to get these running for you now. And as they're running, just know that you're receiving exactly what you need from these tools today. They're going to be targeting where your individual priorities are. Okay, so in divine love and light, running, harmonizing dysregulated nervous system, anxiety and worry be gone, the body trauma healing, and the mood balancer. Okay, so calling these in now, greater Shaja. Good. Just allowing yourself to relax, continuing to relax into your body and into this present moment as you fully receive exactly what's perfect for you today from these packets of energy. They all contain layered healing components to assist you in really unraveling, unwinding, and disconnecting from what is kind of stressing your nervous system or causing dysregulation within you. Emotions, trauma patterns, right? Trauma that may be being triggered by what's going on in the world around you or in your community, your family, your core relationships, current circumstances. It's really allowing these to target exactly what you need to bring you that calm, to neutralize your emotions, to create emotional stability, to really ground you in your body and really throughout your entire being. Good. Just feeling that balance coming in, restoration, renewal. You may be feeling an openness that you didn't feel before. Good. We're going to go ahead and anchor all of this healing in now, anchoring it in for you on all levels and all parts and aspects of self, and anchoring it into this healing chamber that's also really supporting you right now for continued support as you process and integrate all that you are receiving right here. And anchoring it all in with sacred light. Close now, greater change it. And you can just hold the intention with us here that all of this healing is being anchored within you, anchoring into your heart and high heart, your mind and higher mind, anchoring into your cells, your DNA, your RNA, anchoring into your nervous system, into your Earth Star chakra just below your feet, into the heart of Gaia, into your soul grid, which is your own soul's Akash. We're always working within the Akashic records with these tools and really anchoring into wholeness and totality for all now. Creator JJ. Good. It's going deep into that anchoring process. There's so much benefit to doing that. Good. And we are complete.
Wow. That was beautiful. That was a lot.
Yeah, a lot of, and those of you that are new to us too, since some of you are mentioning that, maybe you're seeing how much we yawn. We yawn. So one of the things that we work with in the healing work that we do, and when we train others to do healing work, is really working with the breath, which is our natural way of clearing anyhow. But we actually work with that in a more sort of activated way to where we're really kind of amplifying how we're transmitting energy and how we're clearing energy from the body through our breath. So we're not yawning a lot because we're exhausted.
I had somebody say one time that her husband would be in the background when she was watching my videos. And he goes, one time he goes, that Alicia, she is always so tired. Because the yawning is part of our, that's how we process and transfer the healing, one of the ways. So we'd love to hear how you're feeling right now. Just take a minute and just breathe and just notice how you feel right now. Hopefully, you're feeling much more centered and calm than you were half an hour ago. So, the tools that you just experienced, this energetic calm, the emotional clarity you might be feeling, the shift in your nervous system, maybe your body feels more relaxed. It's real. And it's just a glimpse of what sacred light healing tools make possible. If you're sitting here thinking that this work resonates with you really deeply, or you would love to learn how to use these tools and receive these tools, get attuned to them to use for yourself, for your loved ones, or even professionally, if you're a healer out there in the world, we'd love for you to be using these tools. Um, then what we're going to share here with you for the next couple of minutes is for you. So you might have noticed that I said these tools for yourself and loved ones or professionally. The classes that we teach are all where we pass our tools on. The certification classes, they're certification classes, meaning if you choose, you can get certified by going through the whole class and doing some practice sessions to use these tools professionally with other people. But about half of the people that come through our classes just get the tools for themselves and their own families. So if you're not out there doing healing work professionally, or you have no interest in that, these classes are also for you, because it's important to be empowered to be able to help ourselves and our families and our friends if we choose to, right? So the tools that you receive today are from Sacred Light Practitioner Trainings level 4 and 5, which we're going to be teaching over 3 days, both of those classes next week, actually. Next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, April 24th to the 26th. It'll be all day. Each one of those days we'll be teaching level 4 Thursday and the first half of Friday, and level 5 Friday afternoon and all day on Saturday. So I'm going to put the links to both of those pages so you can take a look, and you can sign up for we have a really special priced bundle, highly discounted if you don't have either one of these classes and you want both of them. Um, you can sign up for that on one of those pages, but each one has the details of the different classes. They each have different tools in them. Over 40 tools and technologies that we pass on in each one of those classes. And so almost close to 100 tools and technologies for both of them. So these trainings are how you become attuned to these sacred light tools, meaning you hold the energy signatures of those tools after you're attuned to them, and you can run them yourself for yourself and for other people. You don't have to just wait for us to do an event like this. You actually are empowered with those tools yourself when you become attuned to them. And the attunement isn't just learning, it's a deep energetic activation. So once attuned, the healing frequencies of each tool, they basically live within your energy field. It's pretty cool. And that means you can run them instantly for yourself, your family, your clients, if you're doing this work out there in the world. No searching for links, logging into programs, or waiting for us to do an event. You can support yourself in real time, literally in seconds. You saw how fast it was to run these tools. Half of the time that we spent with you guys just now was really getting into that meditative state, but we also give you the meditations that we use to be able to empower yourself to create those um, neural pathways to be able to make that connection and get into the theta brain state with practice almost instantly. So you don't have to take 10-15 minutes to get into meditation. You will learn how to make that connection. I mean, we can do it in a split second now, but we've spent hundreds of hours probably in the theta brain state in meditation, but you can learn to do it pretty quickly.
Mhm.
And then you can run those tools for yourself literally in a second, a split second, whenever it's needed. We often, you know, run these tools when we're multitasking, when we're doing other things. Um, and it's extremely empowering. And so much magic happens when you get attuned to these tools, to these what we like to refer to as energy packets.
And even more powerful, once you're tuned, and this is one of my favorite things. I know some of Alicia's favorite things. I know it's other practitioners who have various tools from different trainings that we've taught over the years. Favorite things also is that you can combine these tools intuitively, creating unique kind of energetic combinations that are deeply personalized to the situation or the health symptom or the challenge that you're navigating. So that level of support, both immediate and customizable, is really life-changing and is really just brings in that highest level of support. And we believe that this literally is the highest level of support that we can offer outside of our small group kind of mentorships that we do here and there, not just helping people feel better in the moment, but empowering you to become the source of your own healing and your own resilience. And so teaching's our favorite thing. So if you're resonating with what you've experienced today, something in you is saying, I want more of this, we really invite you to just take a look at maybe this is your next step. Maybe this is really in alignment with you on that soul level. And that's our upcoming practitioner trainings, levels 4 and 5 that Alicia already mentioned. She already shared the dates. Um, Coming up really soon here. And we're wanting to really keep this live stream here brief with you, and we're just about out of time here for today. But if you want that deeper conversation about Sacred Light Levels 4 and 5, the tools they contain, how they work, what's included, and how they can really support your healing journey, we covered all of that in our Sacred Light Masterclass that we hosted last week. The replay's been available. It is available. It's on our YouTube channel. If you're on our email list, we've sent that replay out. It's we've posted it too in a couple of our groups too, Alicia. Yes. Um,
Yes, posted. I just put it in the Zoom link too.
oh,
But
perfect.
if you are, well, if you're watching the replay, you're on our YouTube channel.
That's right.
The link.
Well, there you go. So, yes. So, yeah, we encourage you to listen to that. Also, not just to find out what these courses are all about, in depth, but we ran quite a bit of healing in that, on that master class as well. I mentioned earlier that we used the mood balancer as part of last week's masterclass, but we also ran some other Sacred Light Level 5 tools, including sexual vitality, aches and pains release, the wise goddess healing, restoring body harmony. We worked with one other chamber than what you experienced today, healing chamber called the inflammation chamber. And Oh, and Sacred Light Cellular Renewal. We're so excited about all of these tools. We share the details about those tools in that masterclass as well. So we really encourage you to, grab all that healing. And that's really a great spot for you just to discover all the details around our upcoming courses.
We shared a lot of details there, especially about some of the bonuses. We have a couple of pretty incredible bonuses. One of them is ending today. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. So as I said, between the two trainings for Sacred Light 4 and 5, you get nearly 100 Sacred Light healing tools and technologies. You don't have to have taken level 4 in order to take level 5. Our only prerequisite when you are new to our Sacred Light student practitioner path is Sacred Light level 1, because we have so much. It's about an 8 or 9 hour recorded class, and we have so much foundational training in there that we don't want to have to repeat every time we teach a class. So that's the prerequisite. If you don't have it, we made it really easy and accessible through a really discounted bundle that includes level 1. You can get a bundle of level 1 and 5 and level 1 and 4 by emailing hello@cocreatingmiracle.com. We didn't want to put a million different links and options on the registration page and get people confused. But if you want the bundle of level 1, 4, and 5, that is on both of those pages that I just shared. And it's highly discounted. Level 1 with any of the bundles is 70% off inside that bundle, because we want to make it easy for you if you're new to our work to be able to jump in. Just a note about that, you don't have to complete the whole class before we dive into level 4 and 5. So if you're new, you sign up for the bundle, don't feel like you have to rush through that training before you jump into level 4 and 5, but we to go through that training as soon as possible, so you'll have all the foundations that we talk about that are really important for healing work, the way that we teach it. So, which is maybe a little bit different from the way that you might have learned it before. So one of our bonuses expires tonight. So today's Tuesday, April 15th. And it's especially if you're new to either one of our work, it's a really good bonus. It's a mini certification class. So you get trained and attuned to 9 different healing tools across our various modalities. So we created Sacred Light together, but individually we have our own modalities. I have Sacred Soul Alignment and Sacred Soul Symbols, and Kimberly has energetic allergy healing. So if you register for either level 4 or 5 or the bundle by midnight Pacific time tonight, you're going to get as a bonus a live mini certification class that includes 3 tools from Sacred Light. One of them is a technology that's in Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light class, and that is the Sacred Light Healing Cocoon. It's an amazing technology that we use it in every single thing that we do. It's built into Sacred Light Open, which we brought in for you today. So you received it, not individually, but it was working for you today. And it just holds and amplifies all of the healing that's happening with everything that you do. Also, from Sacred Light Level 3, you receive Archangel Raphael and his Caduceus, the Staff of Wisdom, which is working with compassion, wisdom, healing, and inspiration, and really invoking Archangel Raphael, who works with physical healing. So it's perfect to go with these tools. And from Sacred Light Level 2, reclaiming your sacred vessel, which is all about reclaiming your own ownership and empowerment over your own body, physical body and etheric body. And then from Sacred Soul Alignment, you'll be receiving 3 alignments: fascia, which is all about that amazing crystalline web that is part of every part of our body. It's a really important part of our bodies to work with. We hold a lot of trauma in our fascia, a lot of dense emotions. So working with the fascia with that. And harmonize, which is all about exactly what it says, just harmonizing every aspect of your being. It's a wonderful tool to bring in at the end of any healing. And then a alignment called My Body is a Cage, which is exactly what it implies, working with anywhere we feel trapped in our own bodies, whether that's trapped by pain in our bodies, or trapped by feeling like we don't belong here, in this human body or on this planet. It's working with a lot of all of those different types of feelings. And then I'll let Kim talk about the 3 tools from energetic allergy healing.
I'm busy looking at comments. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um, so the three that are is okay, one of them is the deep release, guilt, shame, and unworthiness. And pretty good compliment, even just for the work we were doing today, actually, um, to go along with some of those deeper sort of core or root emotions that tend to cause or kind of create a lot of our problems, whether it's a health problem, a relationship problem. Some of our more challenging patterns come from those kind of deeply embedded wounds that hold guilt, shame, and unworthiness. So that is working on that, but it's also working with some of the different pathogens. I don't have time here to really go into all those details, but there are certain pathogens that are also part of so many of our sort of health challenges. And those are so often connected to or in the same sort of resonance as these emotions of guilt, shame, and unworthiness. So there is some really powerful kind of allergy healing components in that tool to help us with all that that brings to the body. And then there's another tool is Drop Your Armor, and that one is really good at helping us to kind of bring healing and clearing to like heart walls, heart blocks, those defenses we put up around our heart to that are protection at one point in time, but are now actually causing us um, maybe another set of problems, right? We want to heal the heart. We want to open to love. We want to open to receiving love. We want to be able to give that to ourselves. We want to be able to recognize another that has the ability to match that and also, return that to us. That's a tool that's really about that. And then another tool is called Healing Your Relationship with Your Past. And it's a beautiful, really powerful tool to help us in the parts of ourselves, including the master glands in the brain, where we tend to hold stored or buried soul level trauma or, past life trauma. And there's a lot of components to it. It's a pretty big packet of energy, but it's helping us to clear those spots within us that say, oh, you know, you have you have to hold on to that. You're not allowed to heal that when it's a wound from the past, a pattern from the past, and now it's holding us back in some way. So a really amazing set of tools, all of these 9 together. So it's a really special bonus because that means you get to add them to your toolkit along with all of the other tools for whatever courses that you are choosing to sign up for that are um, that qualify you for this bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll be attuned to run all of those for yourself and others, including if you do this work professionally. So it's a very a pretty exciting bonus. The other bonus that we have is if you pay in full. And we've also partnered with two companies called Afterpay and Klarna, which are sort of like a buy now, pay later um, type of company. So if you choose to use Klarna or Afterpay to split your payments up into, I think it's as low as like $63 a month with Klarna. If you're in the US or Canada, that qualifies you as pay in full. So you would also get this bonus. By the way, the cost for each of the classes, if you sign up by the 24th, is $997. So level 5, $997, level 4, $997. That's a savings of $300. So if you sign up after that, that price does go up to $1297. And if you sign up for both, it's even more discounted. It's $1497 for both. So if you don't have both of them, that's savings of an additional 50% off of that second class on top of that extra $300 savings. So anyway, the pay in full bonus is 2 months free in our brand new Co-Creating Miracles Academy. We don't have time to go into exactly what this is. But it's a support, an ongoing monthly support for all of our practitioners, Sacred Light, energetic allergy healing, sacred soul alignment, sacred soul symbols practitioners. We'll be doing all kinds of things in this academy, including attuning you to new tools as they come in for us. If your ears are perking and you're like, what is this? We talked a lot more about that in the masterclass that you can find on our YouTube channel. So go and watch that because we don't have time to go into that today. There was a lot of questions about it. But you get 2 months free in that starting in May. So May and June will be free for you if you pay in full or use Klarna or Afterpay for if you sign up for 4 or 5 or the bundle. So the bundle of 4 and 5 is a savings of over $1,100. So that's almost half price for that bundle. It's a really good deal if you haven't taken either one. If you have taken level 4 and you want to come in for the new teachings, there's no new tools in level 4. But if you have taken, I'm seeing some questions in this in the chat about this. And Kim, I know you have to hop off. So if anybody has any questions about any of this, I can stay on. But Kim's popping off to teach her sanctuary class. But anyway, if you've taken level 4, this is important, and you want to come back in, whether or not you're joining us for level 5. The registration link to register for the new version of level 4 for free is inside your level 4 course. So you have to go there and register yourself. But it's free. You just have to take that step and click on that link. And you'll find that link in your Sacred Light level 4 Kajabi course. So go and look there if you took level 4 last year. So whether you're here for your own personal transformation, you want these tools for yourself, or you're ready to support other people more deeply, both of these trainings offer the kind of energetic empowerment that allows us to show up to life and to healing work, any healing work that we do, whether it's for ourselves or other people, with greater confidence, ease, and support for your body with these 2 levels. That's our primary focus with level 4 and 5 is the body. So anything last words you want to say before you jump off?
Well, I will leave you with a thank you for being here. Thank you for participating, for, connecting with us here and just really being present with us today. So it's always an honor. And I think Alicia's going to share just a couple other details about some things that are coming up that you might want to kind of participate in. And I just also really appreciated all of the comments that I was reading in the Zoom chat. Thank you for sharing. I know Robin had mentioned that she's done Sacred Light Level 1. She uses it every day for herself and her friends. And I love what Josephina shared because she says, I'm so relaxed. That's not normal for me. And then she shared that she's used the technologies and Sacred Soul Alignment on a record for her daughter to help her with a nervous breakdown. It helped her so much she was able to cut down a lot of the medication, and now able to have a normal life without panic and fear. So just thank you for sharing that. These tools are powerful. Sacred Light is so special because we didn't really get to talk about what that all that that entails for those of you that might be new to this kind of this world of sacred light. But it's a combined a combination of all that I bring to the world through my own kind of source connection and the healing work that I'm here to bring to the world. And that, and Alicia, same for her, but she's bringing it to the world, what she's here to do. And together we definitely have a pretty big soul contract to do this work together. And that's really what sacred light is. It's a combination of all that we bring individually into one sort of healing modality, and tool creation. So it's pretty special. It's really powerful. And um, and I think that's all. I think that's all for me for
And
what
we'll
I'm
let
going
you
to
go to
talk
your
about.
story. I think a lot of other people have hopped off to join you there that are in
Yeah.
your story. So we'll see you later. And I'm just going to share briefly about a couple of events that we also have coming up before we start class next week. We're going to be hosting two practitioner roundtable gatherings where our Sacred Light practitioners are going to join us. You guys would have the opportunity to ask them any questions. We can talk about this work all day till we're blue in the face, and we love it. We are immersed in Sacred Light and our other modalities all day, every day. But it's often really impactful to hear it from other people who are using these tools, who have come through our classes. So we're going to be joined by several practitioners this Friday, April 18th at 1 o'clock Pacific time. That's 4 o'clock Eastern time. And again, more of them on Tuesday, April 22nd at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So it's the same Zoom link that you joined us today. You can join us with those days as well. And we'll also be streaming live on our YouTube channel. You can join us there. It's just Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light. Is what our YouTube channel is called, and the replays will be there as well. So thank you guys again for joining us. If you have any questions, I can stay on for a few minutes to answer any questions that anybody has. But it's just always our honor to, send this healing, this work out into the world for anyone who comes across it, who's called to it. So thank you for joining us live, and we appreciate you all so much. I'm not seeing any questions in the comments, so I will go ahead and hop off. But if you do have questions about these classes, you can email us at hello@cocreatingmiracle.com, and we will get back to you right away. So thank you, everyone. Have an amazing day. And those of you who are in Sacred Soul, we'll see you in just a couple of hours. Bye for now.